So something I learned right away when I was teaching is that September is super stressful. Okay, even if you don't have kids, there's just this vibe out there that everything's picking back up, especially after Labor Day. Okay, committees, church-related stuff, of course, schools and sports teams. Everything is just like happening all at once, and I think everyone kind of feels this like anxiety about the busyness. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of tips today to kind of help be kind of a survival guide for September. And with any type of survival guide, when you're going through something that's super stressful, you kind of get back to the basics. So that's kind of my theme for this survival guide. Okay, so the first one is to protect your weekends. All right, you cannot usually control much during the week because a lot of things are just required attendance, like your kid's school open house. You're not going to skip that because you're tired. But the weekend should be yours, and that's up to you. And so I just kind of give you that challenge to protect it as if you were a mama bear protecting its baby cub. If you're saying yes to something on the weekend, it better be a core element of who you are, and it better match your values. So that's up to you, but you can do it. Okay, be strong. Those weekends are yours. Hold on to them and protect them. Okay, number two is kind of going along with how to get through the week. All right, and that is to really pay attention to your bedtimes, and especially if you have kids, make sure that you're enforcing that. There's nothing worse than tired kids in the morning, but for yourself too, get plenty of sleep. That's just kind of one of those core basic things that if you're tired and you're stressed, that's a super, super bad combination. I don't need to illustrate that for you. You've seen it yourself in the mirror. Number three is to have some fun on the weekends. Okay, so this is up to you as well. Your weekends are clear because you've protected them. You're well rested because you were getting to bed early enough on the weekdays, so you don't have to sleep the whole weekend. So have some fun, okay? The weather's still nice. Go out to an apple orchard, have a pajama run, go to a park. Just get outside and enjoy the weather, especially if you're in one of those parts of the world that will soon be getting cold like ours will be. So enjoy your weekend time and make sure it's filled with fun. All right, number 4 and 5 kind of go hand in hand, and this is again to help you with the busyness of the week. And it has to do with your meal time. Okay, who's ever in your household, or if you live alone, make sure you're protecting your meal time. Don't eat on the run. Don't eat in your car. Don't let the opportunity pass you by to have a meal with someone you love, okay? And especially if you've got kids going in different directions for sports teams, make it happen somehow, whether it's your kids getting to their sports event, a little late or whatever. Like, make sure you guys are connecting on a daily basis around a table with some food. It's magical. There's something that happens when that time is protected, and so make sure it happens, okay? And then the last tip is just something very practical to help your meals go smoother, because although it might be, a huge effort to get everyone around the table, what are you actually putting on the table? What are you eating, So it doesn't always have to be fast food. So my tip is to connect with at least 2 other families. You can connect with more than 2 if you've got the resources, and find families that have kind of a common dietary habit as you and your household do, and basically agree to each family making a big portion, basically 3 families worth of food of a certain meal, and then you're swapping each week. So you're going to make let's say you're making like taco casserole. You're going to make 3 portions of this, so 3 household portions while you make yours, and then come Monday you're going to bring the 2 portions and give them to these 2 other families and then you have one for your week, and then they're going to be giving you 2 other meals. So it's just a nice, quick way to be able to be more efficient with your cooking, be efficient with your shopping. You're only shopping for 1 meal, you're cooking one big meal, and then you get 3 meals out of it. So just a couple tips. I hope your September goes well and hang in there during the busyness, and just know that October is right around the corner.